Jim Goldberg is an American photographer who mainly focuses on photographing people struggling with problems such as poverty, war, and ostracization. Most of his photos are ethically evaluative because they comment on different aspects of society. He has worked across the globe in countries such as the US, Ukraine, Greece, and India. His photos are mainly presented through books such as Rich and Poor and Raised by Wolves. His photos are also displayed in galleries such as Pace McGill and Casemore Kirkby. This first photo is titled Dave Panhandling, and it was taken in Hollywood in 1988. The photo depicts a young homeless man named Dave extending his hand out to ask passers-by for money. Goldberg used a high camera angle to emphasize the subject's vulnerability. The image of an emaciated person laying on the Hollywood Walk of Fame while a wealthier couple walks by is also an ethically evaluative photo about wealth in America. Some people are very wealthy and well-liked, while others are impoverished and pushed away by society. This next photo, called Tank Room 17, was taken at the Riviera Hotel in San Francisco in 1987. It shows a boy named Tank leaning out a window and aiming a gun at the person on the other side of the street. The image uses the rule of thirds to put the gun in the top right focus point and the person it is aimed at in the top left focus point. The person the gun is aimed at is also seen from a higher angle, making them appear more vulnerable than the person with the gun. The diagonal lines of the sidewalk and the road also add a dramatic feel to the image. This photo is titled Famous Dancer Who Was Trafficked. It was taken in Ukraine in 2006. Part of what makes Goldberg's photography so unique is that he allows his subjects to write on his photos, which then becomes part of the photo itself. The translation for this writing is, "I was a dancer and sold to a man who was a terrorist. He held a gun to my head. Somehow I was rescued and escaped, but the fear has left scars on my heart." The writing adds a personal touch that makes the viewer feel sad for the woman in the photo. The distortion on the woman's face could also be a commentary on how many victims of assault and trafficking feel like they are not themselves anymore. This next photo is titled Mr. Ndiho Monazande and was taken in Congo in 2008. It depicts Mr. Monazande, a man who lost his whole family during a decade-long war that ultimately killed over 5 million people. The wound on Mr. Monazande's back, paired with the writing describing the attack on his village that caused the deaths of his entire family, provide a stark image of the brutality of war and its effects on innocent people who are stuck in the middle of it. This last photo is titled Kalpona and was taken in Bangladesh in 2007. The image is a portrait of a young girl named Kalpona holding up a rooster. The writing on the image describes Kalpona's desire to go to Belgium. The use of front lighting illuminates Kalpona while minimizing light in the background so the viewer's focus is drawn to the girl. The photo is another commentary on the difference between the lives of the wealthy and the poor. Kalpona only makes $45 a month in Bangladesh, less than the amount of money an American teenager could make in a day. Reviewing Mr. Goldberg's photos has changed my view of photography because his work shows that a single photo can be used to tell a story. A good photo can give the viewer a glimpse into the life of another person and raise awareness about problems that other people face in their daily lives.